Hey guys, Max2015 here. Welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach. Today is January 2nd, so Happy New Year to all of you guys if haven't said so already. Today we're going to do the Hammerman event. I'm planning on playing a little bit later after I'm done recording here, and then I'll try to record some of those gameplays for the next video. But for right now, I wanted to do the event because I also wanted to talk about another thing that this channel has done for me, and that is to meet up people from all over the world. So as you guys can saw from the thumbnail of this video, you guys can see that I have made a new friend today, Rawdikinem and his girlfriend Virginia, who came from France, both of them. Rawdikinem has been following my channel since the beginning of my Pusha thing, and then he happened to be in New York City today. He's actually leaving back tonight, so he asked me if we could meet up, and I said yes. So we actually met up today. You guys can probably see one of these pictures. They wanted to visit Chinatown and the Soho area in Lower Manhattan, so I just took them around a little bit. Weather didn't help because it was really rainy and it was kind of cold and crappy, but anyhow, it was still a good time. Got to meet each other. I mean, how spectacular is that you can actually start something as simple as playing an iOS game like Boom Beach is, and then all of a sudden, you can start a YouTube channel, reach out to people, and then people start just asking you, to meet up, and you just meet up with somebody, and all of a sudden you just make a new friend for life. It's just something tremendous that I really didn't expect the channel to do for me, and something I'm very grateful for. It's been pretty fun, actually. Other than that, oh, by the way, he himself is planning a push into the leaderboards in France, so I expect to see him on that leaderboard sometime soon. I think he said he's gonna start next month, so we'll keep an eye on that for him. I also asked him to join our task force so we can keep in contact. What else? Oh, so yesterday was December 1st. I went over to a friend's house for dinner, and they got me this pretty cool Star Trek t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see. It's the original series. It's Captain Kirk and Spock, because I love Star Trek. I mean, it's a super dorky t-shirt, but I like it. I mean, just to show you guys how much of a dork of a Star Trek I am, look at my iPad. Let me just lock up my iPad real quick. Will that work? Right there, yeah. That's what my lock screen looks like. It's a Starfleet logo, and you can see in the background I have the Starship Enterprise from the movie. So yeah, and right here you can also see the Star Trek game. It's a card game, not that fun, but I still play it. And then obviously the other games that I play. But yeah, bit of a Star Trek dork, if you will, but who cares? Star Trek is freaking awesome. If you haven't seen the movies, please go ahead and watch the movies, especially the first one, the 2009 version, because it's freaking awesome. Alright, so let's go into stage 2 here. If you guys noticed, I also went back to the double shielded base layout. So I swapped out the laser beam. Not like it wasn't doing good things for me, but I thought, and my personal philosophy is that if you keep on changing your base constantly, it kind of throws off some of your opponents. Because once somebody figures how to defeat your base, then you're pretty much screwed, because they'll be able to just keep on rolling onto your base. So I've been switching back and forth between a double shielded, a corner with a laser beam, and a center base, just to keep things mixed up. I don't think there's one particular base that will work. And let's face it, in this game, the way it's set up, no matter what kind of a base setup or statue setup you have, you will always get attacked and raided anyway. So you cannot deter all attacks, but you can sort of minimize it. It's something I've been saying for a long time. So I think that the best way to try to minimize as much as possible is to rotate between different layouts of the base. Plus, that kind of keeps things interesting, and you can learn how people, from watching attacks on people attacking my base, I can learn to see how people will deal with a center base, corner base, double shield base, etc., etc. Let's see. Alright, so we're moving on. What is it? I think this was like stage 3. It was a lot more fun to do the Hammerman event, I'm gonna admit, when I had the laser beam, because it's just cool to see that the extra prototype weapon, doing damage on the troops. Like I've said before, having the 2 shields here, sure, it gives the HQ a ton of health, but it doesn't really do anything as far as defending against the troops. So, but it works well for PvP attacks. Okay, so we're just about done with a couple of tanks here. And of course, while I had the laser beam for the last 2 weeks, obviously I did play the Hammerman event with the laser beam, and it was just a hoot to watch the thing just cut through. I think the last video we made was a Hammerman event, I believe so. So, alright. Let's move on. I'm not even looking at what kind of stage this is. So, let's just keep on moving on. Also, guys, I get some feedback from that first video about War Dragons, the other game I've been playing. And I can kind of understand if some of you are kind of afraid or worried that I may stop playing Boom Beach in favor of the other game. I don't think I will. In fact, like I've said before, I have a lot of plans for this channel geared towards Boom Beach. So once I'm done with the push, with my personal push here, I will create a task force eventually and push along with a task force into those leaderboards. So there's a lot of more I'm kind of choking here. There's a lot more Boom Beach content to come, and I'm actually really excited to do something like task forces because I kind of feel like the push is getting a little bit stale. Not like I'm planning on quitting just yet. I mean, I do think about quitting all the time, but I feel like if I quit now at 1,600 or so victory points and not push any further, I might regret it in the future. So I'm gonna keep on trying to see how far we can go. So you know, there's still quite a bit of Boom Beach content left for the channel, so no need to fret, guys. Just because I'm playing other games doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop playing Boom Beach. If anything, I see myself stop playing Clash Royale because that game gets me really irritated and very angry when I lose, so I don't think that's one game I can play for too long. But Boom Beach should be fun, especially because, like I've said in other videos, I've never had 10 offensive statues boosted to attack with, so I really want to make some videos where I get to attack with 10 with a full offensive lineup. That should be pretty fun, rather than, you know, grinding out matches with 4 little statues. So far we've been doing pretty good here. No need to worry about any of these bases. I find that putting flamethrowers in the front along with a few mines, it's a really great way to deter riflemen or infantry troops. So, and then putting the rockets right around the HQ, you know, gets you a big advantage for all the other troops. I mean, 3 rockets boosted, they're actually pretty effective even against troops like tanks or heavies. So don't underestimate rocket launchers. They're going to be very devastating. Let's move on to stage 6. I don't think I have to change anything in the layout unless we lose a round. I'm not planning on changing any of this stuff because it just takes so much time changing some of these buildings around. So here we go, a lot of heavies, and well, this will try to prove my point about the 3 rockets being effective. But 3 rockets combined with a shot launcher and obviously a few sniper towers and boom cannons, and that wall of heavies is going to be coming down super quickly. So I'm not worried about it. And then warriors are coming in, but I have mines, I have flamethrowers and mortars. So those, I don't think the warriors will last very long. I'm actually surprised there's still a lot of heavies left in there, so I need those cannons to do a little bit more work. Alright, 8 bolts of rifles coming in, not even worried. That one flamethrower is going to make mincemeat out of all of them. Look at that. Oh, all the heavies are gone now, and now there's only rifles left. 8 bolts of Zukas, which they're not going to get anything done. I mean, they'll take down the one cannon and flamethrower in the front there, but nope. Nothing they can do against those rockets. Was that the last wave? I think it was. Not even a sweat on this stage, so pretty awesome. Of course, like always, you might be saying, well, obviously you can beat him. You have 6 boosted ice statues, but that's the whole point. That's what makes this fun. Once I go into 10 offensive statues, you know, I'll probably hate this event, and I may start liking other events like Gearheart, because right now I'm not doing Gearheart for the sake of saving gold. So, but we'll see. I do like this event. Even when I was saving power powder back then, I didn't have any ice or prototype modules, and I still enjoyed the event. Except that I could never get past stage 5. I think only 1 or twice ever in that time did I ever get through stage 6, but certainly never finished stage 7. Not until I put it down all the ice. So I see a lot of critters. Again, another wall of heavies in there. This one might prove a little bit more challenging. I do need those flamethrowers to do work on those rifles though. It also doesn't help that there's a lot of rifles in there. And now the thing I feared the most was Grenadiers. Grenadiers, when they come in a big wave like that, oh my god, and with all those heavies protecting, we may have a hard time. We may not even be able to get through this one attack actually. Let's see. With a little bit of luck, maybe. But there's still a lot of rifles in the front there. Oof, oh boy. One of my rockets is down, and those Grenadiers are going to finish up all the other buildings around the HQ, actually. I don't think we're going to get through this one. I mean, maybe, maybe not, who knows. Those medics need to go though. Oh, come on, get rid of those medics. Alright, I'm sweating a little bit now. Oof. Alright. So if my 2 statues hold, I may have a little chance. That shot launcher can be my saving grace. I have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. 1 boom cannon doing a little bit of work on this on the left side. We may get this done based on time though. That 1 boom cannon is going to be able to get rid of some of these grenadiers, and thank God all the medics are done. So again, let's go 4 times the speed. I don't think they will be able to do though. Unless the grenades wear down the 2 shield generators in the back, but because I have 4 defensive statues boosted, they may not be able to make it. Alright, now, down to 50 seconds. I'm full of confidence now. They're not gonna get it done. Ooh, that got really close actually. Stage 7 always makes me sweat a little bit. This would have been much easier if I had the laser beam on still. But that's the risk of taking two shield generators. And in fact, this one here is just about to go down. So if he had another minute or 2, may have been a different story. But anyways, glad there, got through all 7 stages without any complications. I'm not even paying attention to what kind of parts I'm getting here. But it doesn't matter, I'm just glad that we got it done. So now we can switch back to our double shield. Look, right there. So this is what the base looks like now. It's been... Actually, no one has attacked me so far since I put this out yesterday. So hopefully we can keep on deterring some attacks. But I know it's bound to happen. Alright. So we'll see what happens. If the base holds out, then we'll leave this layout a little longer. If it doesn't, then we'll switch back to another corner base or a center base in the future. Alright guys, so we're going to keep this video short. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys got far or if you beat the event today. And I know we're a little bit late on posting this video. It's going to be about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening when I post it. And that's because, you know, like I said before, I went out with my friend Aurelien earlier today. So I just kind of got home and started playing now. So we'll see. Alright guys, so in the meantime, hopefully you guys liked the video. Keep on booming. I'm Max2015. I'll see you guys next time, guys. Bye.